Hello, everybody, and welcome into Tuesday, August 27th, 2024. I'm the Echo. Actually, Mrs. Wait till someone figures that out. You're close. What did you just say? What is what? Oh, okay. No, you're close. You're going down the right road. I'll put it that way.
To figure it out myself, so I'm asking.
Pretty simple, though, if you think about it. John Williams said, Ken. Hello, John. Hello, Jeff. Hello, Rick. Suzanne Morgan, single mother. Channel number one. Hello, Rick Lakes. Thank you again for the $8 super chat to the channel. I saw that right away when the computer came back up. Thank you so much. There are 2 changes to SpeakerBot tonight. I'm going to wait to see if they get figured out or not. The trailer would not load. That's why I put the link, which is the right trailer, by the way, Doug, in the description. And I really wanted that to come out a little bit better because the caption of that reel that I took actually says blah, 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 comma, or semicolon, Doug. Immediately, Jeff and I thought the same thing. So while I haven't sent it to him per se, he will see it if he clicks on the description. So welcome into the Zoom homies, William, Rich, Greg, Sam, Jeff, Darren, and Chris Garrett with Max. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
And others.
And others, true. Now, your guys' audio looks to be really weak on the mixer.
Hello.
No, now it seems I didn't make any changes. It seems to barely be getting up there to the yellow, so that's good.
Spoken a little loud. Somebody else needs to say something.
토니 왈로 세드 노마노.
Something.
Tony's saying it's all normal, so that's good.
Good,
man. Okay, the BH is not it. That still works. I went through every SpeakerBot command today and checked it and made some adjustments. And Jeff, you're the only one that knows of the one that's changed. Wait and let's see if people can figure it out on their own first.
I don't even know what I said.
존 윌리엄즈 세드 hello everyone. Everyone doing good?
I sent you a message. Check your Facebook messengers. Golly. I mean, just shy of going, here it is on a silver platter.
Ken, you never check your Facebook Messenger.
I check my messenger all the time, Chris. Did I miss something from earlier?
I'm just messing with you,
like somebody from Arkansas does. Imagine that. Oh, Mrs. K's got another ad at. Well, how far into this are we exactly? We are.
I do not
She's
see
got
it on
another?
Messenger. I've not gotten a messenger message.
You start to talk like somebody from Georgia.
I got another ad. I was trying to catch the time, but I can't catch the time. It's 2 ads at 15 seconds each, so I'll just wait until they end. And
John Williams said, would you like to play a game?
Nope, that's not it, John. It'll both of the changes will instantly be noticeable. If they work. They worked for me when I was testing. That doesn't necessarily mean they're going to work when you guys try it with the SpeakerBot. I was doing the test trigger. All right, so that occurred at the...
John Williams said Mrs. K.
Let's just go with the 4-minute mark. That's crazy because there were 2 at the beginning and 2 at the 4-minute mark, and it's set up to be at 12 minutes. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Nope, not Mrs. K either, but that one works. Tony I didn't see Tony's come across. Let's see if Tony could repeat those. Why is that so high? Okay, there we go. It was an adjustment on my part. Jeff, you said you did not get a Facebook Messenger
Engrish.
message?
No, it has not popped up on my phone where I always see all of them. I'll check again.
I sent it at 8:08 p.m.
Earlier one, let me Yeah, I don't have a fresh thing. Let me check the earlier one.
8:08 p.m.
John Williams said goodbye Ken.
Nope,
그래
that's not
가이
it.
said
There
what
we
the
go.
hell is
It's
that?
working now. Have to play it again so Jeff can see
okay.
it.
All right. I see the one you sent at 8:08.
Yep. Somebody's just figured it out. So that was one. Somebody's just figured it out. So and why do we have an echo all of a sudden? Oh, Greg's got his speaker on. Still got an echo from Greg. Now I've got to make an adjustment. It looks like
Jeff
on the
Heeman
box.
said goodbye Ken.
The goodbye Ken still works.
All right.
It just has a picture added to it now.
All right.
So I see that I've got to go in. I've got to
Thank
write
you.
myself a note. You're quite welcome. Took me a minute to figure out. Do what, Greg?
Exclamation Charlie did not work.
What did you put behind the Charlie? Anything?
Yeah.
What did you? Okay, let me go find your name and see what you put behind the Charlie.
토니 왈로 said
I don't see a chat message from you. Oh. Exclamation Charlie, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
Do it again. I don't think there's a filter on it. There's got to be a exclamation Charlie is the command to say whatever you text or type. So if you put exclamation Charlie with nothing behind it, it won't
Tony
say
Wallace
anything.
said hello great guy.
Now that did appear to be a new name.
그래 가이 said what the hell is that?
It's working. It just said it. It's just a weird voice. That's working. It just said it. Just a weird voice. Okay, so I'll allow you to be the echo. I will put in there exclamation Charlie. What the hell is up with Greggy? Okay, listen, Greg. Here it comes. Greggy.
Ken Stout Live said what the hell is up with Greggy?
Did you hear it? It came through. Did you hear it? It came through.
Just barely.
I didn't say it was going to be loud. You just said you didn't hear it. Picky. All right, let me go look through chat. It looks like it's a lot of speaker bot. See if I missed anything in the beginning. Robert was poking some fun at Tony. I couldn't get the trailer to work. I still don't understand why it wouldn't work. The first time around, I knew why it wouldn't work. It was only 8 seconds in length. So I had to redo it to make it over 15 seconds, and I opted to go for 24 seconds. YouTube made it 23 seconds. So they're so screwy. Sometimes they add a second. Sometimes they take a second away. I didn't want it to play consecutively forward. So that's why I figured out how to make it go forward and then backwards and then forward again. And I figured that out on my own without Googling it and without going to DaVinci to get tips. I was so happy about that. I don't think I have one exclamation P. So I would have to give it some thought. I know the one I changed was the Dancing Girls. I added that, and that worked. That is actually 2.5 minutes in length. It took me a minute to figure out how to take it from 2.5 minutes in length to 7.5 seconds. Sam knows exactly how I did it, but it did take me a minute to remember how to do that. Then I came really close to getting a hold of somebody saying what's going on. Let me see. What was the other one that I changed? If I go through these, I resized some of the pictures in Bad Dad Joke. And I did make one other change, but I don't remember what it was. Somebody will hit it in a minute. Anyway, I see Alex Cheek joins us, but he hasn't joined us. He might be in his standard for all I know. He's had a busy day.
Yes, I am, and
Yeah,
yes,
what'd I
I'm
say?
here.
Simple instructions. My gosh,
I've been back and forth to Pine Bluff twice today. So I've been riding in the car for at least 2 hours today.
Oh, a whole 2 hours. Wow.
And that's not all at once, but it's 30 minutes there and 30 minutes back twice. So
did you get everything all done that you needed to get done?
For now, yes. I got her
That's
all
good.
moved in. My mom is back home. She just got home.
That's
And my
good.
grandma's over there at the assisted living. So for now, we got everything we need
So
that she
let's
needs over there.
go. I'm
Ran Israel said
Obviously,
just
there's
cough.
still
You're
a
in
lot of
friendly
stuff over there, but
territory.
we can go through
yeah,
it
I
later.
know, but not with new people. New people come and watch the show. So
Tony's on the right track. I almost
get
changed
there.
this one, but I kind
Or
of
somebody
ran out of
through it
ideas
over
of
and over.
how I wanted to change
It's just
it.
not
I
good
got an
for-
idea of what I want to do, but I kind of ran out of ideas and time. Dinner was being served. And this new dieting she's got me on, it's an adjustment. Now, is that playing the audio? There it is. That's the other one. I did put the trailer in as a speaker bot command, and Tony just played it and it worked. According to the mixer, the audio played, but I can't hear it in here, so hopefully it did go out over YouTube. Kind of a slow day today. I worked on the Da Vinci project with the logo. I got it working, I think. I struggled trying to figure out how to get the macro to go where I want the macro to go, and that was kind of a interesting ways the way that I ended up doing that. I actually put on one monitor the path to where I wanted it to go so that when I got into Da Vinci and went to save it, I could follow along literally this PC, Ken, Da Vinci, blah, 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 and it actually worked doing it that way. So Rick says he hears the audio. Cool. Somebody said something.
Have you talked to Ghetto today?
He was on the earlier Zoom this afternoon when I was popping in and out of Zoom. He was there briefly. I don't know how long he stuck around. We went shopping today, and now used to be my favorite Walmart is now my second least favorite Walmart.
Why is that?
Well, if you must know, we're standing in line, and the lady in front of us has got like 3 things, so she goes up there, and the guy in front of her had like 1 thing. They took care of those 2 people, and just as I put 4 items up on the conveyor belt, Attila the Hun come running out of the back and says, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir, she's closed." I looked up and I said, "Her light's on." That's all I said. That was it. That's all it took. "Sir, you're just going to have to move." You'd have thought I called her every name in the book by saying her light is on. So she called Broomhilda over to the next register, opened her register, who took her sweet ass time setting up, I might add. And I never said anything. I know you guys are shocked at me. I told you guys last night, I am trying to improve. I did not say anything other than her light's on.
Maybe the
폰이
next time you
완로
go to
새드
Walmart
서비스
and
5.
stand in the line and wait for the cashier, maybe you ought to try getting like 20 or 30 items. Maybe they'll be nicer to you, because I think what's happening here is they're expecting people with 2 or 3 items to use the self-checkout.
I had about 35 items off the top of my head. We were not... Okay, so... Actually, I'll argue against that with you. The guy in front of us had 1. The girl in front of him had 2. Between 2 people, they had 3 items. So your logic right there doesn't make sense. You would think they would tell them, go use the self-checkout, and they would check out me or the other people that's got 10 or more items.
No, what they should have done was went ahead and checked Ken out. And they used to have, back in the day, grocery stores had a chain you put across when you were closed.
Yeah. Yep.
Somebody could have put that chain, if they had one, somebody could have put that chain in.
Yeah.
I think they got rid of those.
My Walmart does. I usually go through the self thing because I only usually have 4 or 5 items at most.
Yeah. Well, tonight was big night shopping.
Yes. When I'm in Smith's grocery store, if the gal's gonna close, she turns her light off while she's checking out the last one she's gonna service.
Right. Not after you've started putting your items on the conveyor belt.
Right.
Yes, I agree.
Or it's still
And they
surprising.
say, "I'm sorry, so and so next to me will help you," and usually they're just opening one up. So
Yeah.
you scurry over there before 60 other people get in it.
존 윌리엄즈
Yeah.
said go to
Yeah.
self checkout and then
Still
get someone to
surprises
check
me
your
to this
ticket
day
check.
that our grocery store has been here for as long as I've lived here.
Another ad.
the Mad Butcher, that's a franchise of the Piggly Wiggly stores out of either North or South Carolina. They still don't have any self-checkouts at all.
Piggly Wiggly won't.
I don't mind the self-checkout. If I've got 4, 5, 6 items, simple stuff, it's early in the morning, I don't mind it. I don't like it, but I don't mind it. This was at 6:15 this evening. You would think on a Tuesday evening at 6 o'clock, 6 to 6:30 at night, they would have multiple registers open. I've got to find somewhere else to shop, and she doesn't like Kroger, so I don't know what we're going to do. And Costco is just not cost effective for us, so I don't know.
Well,
Is that-
Costco
is
does
that all
not
you
have
got?
all the stuff you want,
Fine.
and I find that Smith's or Kroger's has ordinary things oftentimes less than Costco, less price.
Yeah, we've got a Kroger, we've got Target, we've got Walmart, we have Meijer. I haven't been in a Meijer in at least 40 years. So
Well,
I
I'm
don't see
sorry
that
to tell
happening.
you, Ken,
Go. I'm
I'm
not
looking
Yeah,
at
buying
a
Red
map
Meijer.
here.
Red Israel said,
How's
just
it
cough.
spelled?
You're in friendly territory.
John Williams said goodbye, Ken.
Yeah, I know,
Either
but not
M-A-Y-E-R or
with new people.
M-E-Y-E-R,
New
I
people
don't
kind of
know.
watch the
Yeah,
show.
I think it's MEIJER, I think. So
Oh,
Sam, I
okay.
just noticed a problem, not to change the subject, but the dancing
just not
girls
good
actually
for
came on top of Doug. So I'm probably going to have to put that in OBS at a lower slot below where Doug is at.
Now just hold on to yourself here, Ken. I'm looking at the map. I got some bad news for you. Indiana has no Piggly Wigglies.
I got to end this. I'm sorry, I got to go. Oh my gosh.
Ohio does. Illinois
What about
does.
HEB? They got any HEBs?
Oh, that's the Texas chain, right?
Pretty much,
I'm looking
yeah.
at the Piggly Wiggly map. Let me.
Pretty much.
No, that. Hold on.
I jokingly said to Lorna while we were standing there and Broomhilda was checking us out, I said, we just got to buy a farm, get some cows, get some pigs, get some chickens, grow our own vegetables. Problem solved.
존
One
윌리엄즈
dairy
said
cow.
she was dancing 덕스 헤드. 롤.
She
gotta
was
learn to like
dancing.
raw
Yes,
milk, though.
yes, she was. Yes, she was, John. She was. And hey, I didn't claim it was going to be perfect. I said I made changes and they worked. So
Why don't you just do what I do? If you don't really like the checkout that much at Walmart, why don't you just do what I do? Pay the subscription for the Walmart Plus, and then they'll bring it to you.
nope. I like to look at
or
the
you can
food
go
I'm
pick-
choosing. I like to
Or
make
you can
sure
go
that.
pick it up.
Yeah, no, I like to make sure when I shop that I don't get something that expired 3 days ago. I want the specific brands of something I want. So I don't mind the shopping aspect of it. It's the checking out aspect that's starting to get to me a little bit.
I've only ever had one problem with Walmart's delivery service, and that was that this last time I ordered a delivery order, I ordered one of those blue tins of Royal Dance butter cookies, and when I got the tin, I don't know, somewhere along the line, and it may have happened when we brought the stuff in, and I didn't notice, and it got dropped, but somewhere along the line, the tin got dropped, and every single cookie in the tin was busted up, including the tin itself was busted up, so that the lid wouldn't go on there correctly.
Right. See, that's the other thing. And this is just me. If I pick a can up and it's dented, I will not buy it. I don't care if it's the last can or not. If it's dented, I'm not buying it. I'll put it back on the shelf and get something else.
Well, the other thing is that if you buy for having dropped off, I have a service I could do that for free. I bought into the Boost thing that Kroger offers at all of its brands. I don't use the delivery part. I buy it because I get twice the gas points, and I save more on gas than it costs me to buy the annual Boost membership.
Well, I do the opposite of you, Jeff. I use the delivery portion of it, but my Walmart membership also gives
토니
me
왈로 세드
10 cents
딩이도
off 10 cents off every gallon of gas if I get gas at Murphy's.
Well, the problem I have with the delivery service is like my daughter used that for a while. And at the Smiths here, you generally cannot buy a lot of the stuff in store brands like cereals. They only offer the name
So
brands for
let's
the
go.
delivery service.
I'm not.
And
I'm.
store brands
said,
cost
"Just
me
cough.
much
You're in
less,
friendly
and I
territory."
like them just as well
Yeah,
or better.
I know, but not
So I
with
like
new
the-
people. New
I'm
people
like
kind of
Ken. I
watch
got
the
to go
shows
and do the
people
shopping.
get irritated with that.
And if
I
I'm
get
buying
irritated.
the vegetables or
somebody-
fruit,
Ken
Really
Stout
throw
Light
it
said
over
goodbye,
and over.
the
Ken.
bananas that have already
just
turned
not
brown
good
in a spot or
form.
two, you know?
Well, I don't
Stuff
order
like that
bananas.
I'm
One fish
picky
chubby
about.
said goodbye,
I
Ken.
don't order bananas on there 'cause my dad will go to the store get the bananas, but I like really green bananas, you know, more so than
Oh,
most
that's me.
people. So.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah, we don't buy a
Tony
lot. We
Warner
didn't
said
buy
goodbye,
blueberries
Ken.
tonight.
Salad.
But I will buy I don't usually buy fruit using it, but I will buy like cookies and chips and my frozen dinners and stuff like that.
Major
Tony
delay
Wallow
and
said
stuff
goodbye,
tonight.
Ken.
All right, that looks all
존
right. I
윌리엄즈
moved that
세드
up a
나우
little bit.
쉬워져 댄싱온 켄즈 헤드 롤.
Gonna have to get with Sam and work out some timing issues on that. No big deal whatsoever on that. For those homies that are watching the stream that's going to end here in a few minutes, I've got something I'd like to discuss on Zoom after the stream. So if you
Tony
normally
Wallow
join
said
us,
it all.
I would appreciate you joining us a little bit earlier than normal. If you can, if not, I'll hold off until you get there. And I would like the people that were present last night to try to be present again tonight. I understand not everybody can due to whatever circumstances, and that's fine. I can have this conversation over and over and over again if need be. I forgot to put that out. So, yeah, it looks like it's now she's dancing on my head. Don't tell Mrs. K. That's all I ask. If she wants to dance on my head, that's fine. Don't tell Mrs. K. Ironically, speaking of Mrs. K, we had an interesting
Tony Waller
conversation
said goodbye, Ken.
going, yeah, I'm going to change the chat that said with that, and I don't know what I'm going to change. Tonight was just, let's see if I can get something added to it, and it worked, and it did. Going to Walmart, we had an interesting conversation, and what are we having for dinner tonight? Food.
토니 왈로 세드 롤.
I rephrased the question. What are we going to eat tonight? Anybody? Food. I'm starting to get a little frustrated. What are you cooking tonight? And if you say food, I swear to God, I'm going home. We're not going shopping.
Food.
She did not know. No, she knows when I get to the point where I make idle threats that I'm pretty serious about it. So anyway, we finally figured out what we were maybe going to have for dinner tonight. Short story long is we sort of kind of maybe didn't have what she said she was going to cook, but that's okay. So just as this conversation was, it's 5:30 now. We're not walking out of Walmart until at least 6:30. I've got to eat, I've got to take my meds, and I've got a stream to do at 10. I don't want to be rushing. Oh, you'll make it, you'll make it, you'll make it. Famous last words. We walked out of Walmart at 6:23, by the way.
Well, that was good.
I knew how long it would take. We didn't buy anything extra. We didn't buy anything unhealthy. And it was a little bit more expensive this time because we bought healthy foods. And we're going to see. New medicine should be here tomorrow. I got an email today saying it was mailed out, so I figure it'll be here tomorrow. And then kind of curious here in 36 minutes to see what my blood sugar is going to be based off of the dinner we had. Part of the dinner is not going to affect it whatsoever. I could eat a ton of that stuff, and there's no sugar, natural or otherwise, in that stuff. There's Princess. Bill, where's my dinner? It is that time of the night. I can't believe you're on here still. There we go. Look at that. She's got him trained. Did you see that? Oh, that was good. That was good. That's about it. That's my day. Too hot to go play golf. It was 93 degrees tonight at 6:35. That's too hot. That's entirely too hot. Maybe Monday we'll play because it's supposed to be in the low to mid 70s. Good weather. Good weather to play golf in. What's for dinner? Meow, 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 meow. What's she eating, Bill?
Fried cat food.
I guess I walked into that one. Okay, cat food. Good. I deserve it. I dish it out enough. I guess some of it needs to be dished back to me, so that's fine. I'm going to wrap it up. It's 10:26. By the time I get through wrapping it up, we'll be close to 10:30. I want to thank everybody on YouTube. Again, I want to thank Rick Lakes for the $8 super chat. Oh, by the way, Rick, if you're watching, the totals did catch up this morning. Well above the goal. Thank you so much. This will actually put me in
У
really good
интермутса
shape
и
for the
Goodbye
month.
Ken.
I do appreciate it. I need to get with you privately, or we can do it on Zoom. I don't care either or. About your cameras. I've got some thoughts on that, as I'm sure possibly Wintermute might have some ideas as well as the other homies. I don't mean to disclude any of you guys. I'm just letting Rick know that we're here to
존
help him,
윌리엄즈 세드
and we need to
땡스
do that. So thank the homies for being here. Princess William, Rich, Greg, Sam, Jeff. What's his name? Ghetto Jr., Alex, Darren, and Chris. Thank you so much. If you can, join us on Zoom. The email's over there. See you later. And I hope to be on Doug's tomorrow. I missed being on Doug's today. And another ad. I haven't even ended yet. And it's two.
Yeah,
Everything's in
Doug is
twos.
tomorrow.
He's not streaming tomorrow.
Oh, that's correct.
He's going to the mountains.
He's going to the mountain. And then Thursdays will be show number 500. But he's not making a big deal out of that and announcing it 2 days early that it's show number 500. Come on, Doug. All right, I'm going to end it. Yeah, I'm going to wait and see what the ads do here. So this is another one where it was a gaming ad, and this is a local ad for a car dealer here in town. The same thing happened with Doug today. One was a gaming ad, and one was the same car dealership here locally in town, which, by the way, we don't affiliate with whatsoever. And it's not a Honda dealership either, which is really interesting. I'd understand it if it was possibly Honda, but it's not. All right, it's over. The commercials are over. The ads are over, whatever. See ya.